Phoenix's turn to ban. Radiant team ban. Phoenix's turn to ban. Radiant team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Invoker.
Phoenix's turn to pick.
Almost.
Faceless Void.
Enchantress.
Around, but the bans are the same, and
Radiant
MVP
team
Phoenix
pick.
go for the Void now. He really was, actually. And the Pudge as well. When I saw the Pudge, I was like, yeah, Pudge, yoo-hoo, hooks, but no, it was actually pretty underwhelming. So, in that regard, I'm definitely interested to see other
10
heroes being taken
seconds
out,
remaining.
such as the Enchantress. Enchantress is a hero that... And Shen.
Radiant
This is almost
team
classic, Enchantress versus Shen. That's what you used to see for a while, because if one picked the other, you
Phoenix's
had...
turn to
If one picked... You know, if one team picked Shen, you had to pick the Enchantress, and vice versa, so... We're going back to that.
Radiant
I do too,
team
actually,
ban.
because I think that that Enchantress offers more in the late game, or even in the mid game. I think the amount of damage that she's able to deal, she offers more. But at the same time, I think Chen,
Phoenix's turn to ban.
you know, Enchantress is never gonna pick up a mech, for example. This is so in that regard, I think depending on the lineup and depending on the strategy, if they want to go full on out push,
She
and,
fights
you know,
more.
yeah, I think a mech could be
He
more
pushes
important.
more. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
This is definitely true. Yeah, they're both jungle heroes, but they both have their own unique
Radiant
way
team
of
pick.
fitting into a game, fitting into their playstyle, or fitting with a certain type of playstyle. Which means that from MVP Phoenix, I'm expecting to see more fight-heavy lineup as they go for the Witch Doctor Faces Void combination, which we saw at Mineski doing last game, and they did not make that work. So let's see if MVP Phoenix they can show us how it's done then, huh?
MVP is basically saying that anything
10
Mineski
seconds
can do, they
remaining.
can do better.
Yes.
And honestly, I mean, this is an almost
5
classic, I
seconds
suppose, for MVP Phoenix. I mean, when they had, I believe, Nuts, was it?
Reserve time.
Yeah, it was Nuts, right? Yeah, they had, they used to run the Witch Doctor all the time, and they still do, even without him, so, they definitely know how to play this combo. Even though, obviously, the Void is a new hero, it's a bit of a different hero, it's actually a good counter against Invoker. But as an offlaner, maybe not that much. It kind of depends. Build's a bit different.
Well, we're gonna find out. Nature's Prophet is removed from the pool. That's a hero that so far we've seen paired up a lot with Invoker. Maybe with a gen there, you don't really need that. You know, a hero that all these games are a lot about pushing, about taking the towers early. And yesterday we were casting, we had a lot of Lycans.
Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. Like in
How
Chen,
about Lycans in the Mineski team, or even in MVP Phoenix's team?
could be really strong. Invoker, depending on the build. For example, if he goes for the same build as Kyo's Invoker did last game, you know, with the Ghost Walk and then with the Orchid ganking and trying to find a pick off. Imagine if you have Howl on top of that. It's just so much damage, so yeah, that's certainly a good hero to pick up. And Phoenix, they don't really have too much counter push right now. I mean, they have the Cask, they can steal a creep, that's it. right now. So if Mineski wants to commit to a push, I think they can do it in the 4th pick. I don't think they necessarily need to pick it up now. It's Lycan is also an awful hero for Phoenix to pick up right now, so they can do this.
Phoenix's turn to pick.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. But it's still not that sufficient in regards to you want to get rid of those. Obviously, ideally, you wanna have some sort of Lina, or you have a Wyvern with a Splinter Blast or something along those lines. Ideally, but they pick up the Gyrocopter. We talked about it in last game. He has the call down. Flat Cannon is really good to get rid of the creeps. So maybe this is sufficient. Huh? They're like, hey guys, you know what? This is how you should have played it. Let's just show you the ultimate insult. Yeah, pretty much.
10 seconds
Puck.
remaining.
Puck. And Puck would be good here as well. It provides them with a bit of
5
counter push.
seconds remaining.
It is technically good against the Dazzle.
Phoenix's
And
turn
maybe
to
also
ban.
okay against the Doom. I think we saw it yesterday, right? With, yeah, exactly. Doom and Void. This is
10
TA4 all over
remaining.
again.
Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Phoenix's turn to
Wraith King
pick.
could actually be really good. Wraith King is a very tanky hero. It also is very self-sufficient because you can technically see the Chen gang early on, and the Vampiric Aura provides it with push, which is really nice for those Chen creeps. So I think, yeah, Wraith King could be really good, but also again the Lycan is still solid, honestly. Yeah, Void is technically a good counter, I suppose, with the Chronosphere, but just for pushing purposes, Lycan is really
10
strong.
seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Templar Assassin.
Aw, I was kind of hoping they'd really go for the Puck
Radiant
now,
team pick.
just the ultimate insult. Yeah. But they go for the signature Kyo TA. He loves that hero. I believe there's even a highlight clip of him getting like insane crit TA5. So he definitely knows how to play the hero, and yeah, you can't. But
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. 10 seconds remaining.
oh, you're not into Kunkka Tidebringer 2K crit.
5 seconds remaining.
Of Pain.
Ah, okay, good. They go for a Queen of Pain. Interesting. Ketchik picks it up, but I assume it's still gonna be in the safe lane, I think? Yeah. Interesting, though. It kind of makes sense, considering you have the Doom already and the Invoker, to course that, yeah, Invoker can play very mid-game orientated, but usually he still farms a lot early on. So in that regard, I think it makes sense to have a bit of a more active carry, as you pointed out earlier. Queen of Pain, though, I don't know, she's also somewhat squishy. If she gets caught out in a cask, I think she dies.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds
Well, we'll see.
remaining.
They do have the Dazzle, so yeah, that's a good point.
Well, we're probably
Well,
going to
actually,
see
they have
maybe an
they do
Orca
have
pick up
the
Enchantress.
they have the time dilation, so if he wants to, he can, for example, increase the cooldown, or like I guess stop the. Well, however you want, he can dilate the cooldown. Let's put it that way. I don't know, but yeah, that's actually a pretty good counter against Queen of Pain.
True, it's almost like a silence in a
Yeah,
way.
pretty
I
much.
guess.
It's a pseudo silence, I guess.
Yeah, let's call it that. You can work around with it to try and counter the Queen of Pain for sure. So, game 2, MVP Phoenix on the brink of making it through to the playoffs. If they win this game, is guaranteed. If they don't win this game, they can still make it through, but they have to either hope that Fnatic is losing their series, or they have to play tiebreakers, possibly. So let's see what is going on here. We have Winter playing Doom on the side of Mineski once again on the Radiant side. We have Mineski's Extinct on his Chen.
Very classic, by the way.
Invoker, what?
A classic, by the way. Extinct on Chen. Yeah.
Ninja Boogie Dazzle. And Queen of Pain for Kashek Imba. And that is everybody on the side of the Radiant.
And on Dire we have MVPs Forev going deep into the jungle already, together with Dubu and the Witch Doctor. Febby also sprunking his way on the Enchantress. He can maybe wrap around here.
Ooh, hello. Yeah, he's going for this. He has
nice
got a slow if he wants to, but it's a Queen of Pain, so she can just blink away. Now she can blink away.
I think
the
he
cast
took
too,
way
actually.
too much damage there. He's probably just gonna go back to base, but still, they force him back.
Yeah.
But yeah, just to complete the lineup, Kyo on his signature TA, and then there's MP on the gyrocopter flying towards the top lane now.
What do you think of the gyrocopter skin set?
Should do kind of fine, I think.
The battle
Against the Doom. I don't think they can
the
zone
boat.
on too well. Oh, you mean the boat? Oh, you mean the boat. I actually like it a lot. It's really cute.
Wow, I would not use that word to describe the boat.
I don't know, it's like an old man playing with a boat. It's cute. Or,
Yeah,
well, maybe a bit
it's a
disturbed,
gyrocopter.
but he's an old, tiny man.
But he's called gyrocopter. Now he's no longer a gyrocopter. Okay, well, we'll leave it at that. Duo! Invoker versus Templar Assassin. That's been a while. Which do you favor?
I favor TA. Mostly because it's Kyo, but also just because I think TA in many matchups does really well. It kind of depends on the Invoker build though. And it looks like he's going for the Quas-Wex build, which it's actually also okay if he goes for Electricity. Yeah, he goes for Alacrity now. Just because he has a lot of attack speed, he can chew through those refractions, but I still think that Kyo or TA is going to do fine.
Yeah, I have to say I really like the... Well, I like the Queen of Pain pickup against the Faceless Void if you play it well. If you Sonic Wave and you don't kill the Faceless Void with a Sonic Wave, you can just jump off the damage. So we'll see if that's going to be something that Forev can use to his advantage, or if it will work against him because then he won't have any time to jump off any damage because the nuke will actually kill him. In the meantime, Enchantress is thinking about a first gank. She already got herself a troll. She smoked up. Looking for that mid lane with the troll and the Ursa, and then comes the net. Yeah, that reaches it. This should be a kill. The invisibility is there just in time, and there is no detection. And actually, they might be able to turn around up on Febby because he stole the troll, and that is first blood right there. Febby goes down. Still gets off the south on the Asera.
Very lucky though that the tower got it. But yeah, that was actually a bit, I suppose, naive, maybe? I don't know, against an Invoker, you have to have a Dust. Especially since Q already saw that he invoked Wex, because he just used EMP on him. So if you see that, you have to know that there's gonna be Ghost Walk at some point, if they can't burst him down like that.
And it wasn't like it was a surprise on who he was gonna gank, he was just like, okay, I'm gonna gank Invoker.
Yeah.
We're doing this. It's like ganking a Bounty Hunter without Dust. Just weird. A little bit weird. Maybe because it wouldn't have been weird in the previous patch. Pointed out, so it's maybe a bit underestimating and maybe a bit not thinking properly about what that patch actually means.
Also, nice positioning from Extinct though. Being there he was able to get the kill. Basically, he set it up, just being there. So that was really nice as well. And he has a troll himself now and a centaur, so they could try to go for a gank here as well.
No, this troll is about to time out. It's the same troll that he stole from the Enchantress.
Oh yeah, right, it's the one that he stole. Okay, never mind then.
Is he gonna No.
I was surprised because he said it's gonna time out. I was like, wait, Chen creeps don't time out. But yeah, it was the one he stole from the Enchantress.
Yeah. Ooh, rotation, new try. New chances, it's winter. New ones. We just got some tangos, he's completely out of mana though.
It's completely spotted out though by the ward. Very unfortunate.
Oh yeah, actually. Right under the ward.
Yeah.
Does have a centaur and a troll, but no. Can't do. No such luck.
And they're correctly pinging out. And this, again, this is basically what we saw from the Nature's Prophet in the last game, is if you have your offlaner and he's scanning nothing out of the lane, he can just fall back to the camp, if it's a good offlaner.
It's an offlaner that can actually do that. For example, Faces Void won't be able to do that, but it seems like Faces Void is fine anyways. He is actually able to pull the wave back quite far to his towers. He's level 3 right now. Got himself some last hits. He is still lower level than a Doom, but only by a little bit. But then again, Doom has got Devour and such, so he'll always get a little bit more. QO gets netted up. Is he able to do anything? He's completely out of mana with that EMP there. He'll die. He can't do anything. Ysera gets the last hit on this one. Nice rotation from Extinct there too, and aggressive positioning from the Templar Assassin there as well.
Very bold. He had vision over the Invoker, so he knew that Invoker got the DD rune. He still chose to go. I suppose that he thought he could maybe win the war if Enchantress, I don't know, rotates in or anything, but I don't know. It was a bit of a bold move, and with it, Ysera kind of gets back into the lane, which, by the way, Kyo was still winning, even though he sort of like gave away a kill to Ysera, or Enchantress gave away a kill before.
Oh, I missed the gyrocopter kill. Another gank by Extinct. And a good one too, if you get the gyrocopter, that's a really good target.
Very unfortunate for MVP. It was perfectly timed, basically, because Dubu was just pulling, so he wasn't there to protect him.
Yeah, I guess they kind of have vision there too, to see if he's walking close towards the gyrocopter or not. In the meantime, on the bottom lane, we've got ourselves, of course, a farming Queen of Pain, 30-14. Is only slightly behind the gyrocopter with just a few last hits, and of course hasn't died yet, unlike gyrocopter. But it's doing quite okay. I am really curious to see how this Farm Queen of Pain is going to work out. We've seen him obviously more before, but oh god,
the Wildkin.
Yeah,
the Wildkin to the rescue.
I hate that. I think Kishekinba's not too happy about that either, to be honest. It's not that you die from it, but it's so annoying. You can't stand it because you actually take too much damage to actually be careless about it.
Oh, top rune. Ysera again finds Kyo.
Yeah, Kyo out of mana. Centaur has got that stun available if he wants to, but there's another net first, and now there's the stun. Kyo, no way out once more. Another kill. 4-0 in favor of Mineski right now, and they're getting ahead in terms of kills. Fairly even in terms of lane still, but they're getting the control, and perhaps maybe with the kills as well, they're getting a bit of the fear into MVP Phoenix. The mental advantage is really big at this stage as well.
And not to flame Kyo, but Kyo is a player that is very hit or miss sometimes, so this is I mean, it's only 2 kills, it's only 6 minutes in, but he has to be careful to sort of like not tilt, I suppose, because I believe that at least one of these kills was avoidable, I think.
The first one, definitely. He just shouldn't have been there.
The second one, well, I guess he doesn't have vision over the Chen, so he can't always know where he is, but still, it's very risky to go for these runes if you don't know where the Chen is. And he hasn't really seen him outside of being killed mid, so I don't know. Should be careful. But Extinct, he's gonna go for another gank top. Doesn't even need a smoke, to be honest.
They just need proper positioning, and they place that sentry, of course, just in case they saw people coming. But right now, Gyrocopter is actually rotated mid. Doesn't want to be on that top lane anymore, and top lane is just Witch Doctor trying to get some experience. He's level 4 right now. Enchantress still in the jungle. Her ganks haven't really succeeded ever. So comparing Enchantress to Chen right now, Chen is getting ahead. We want to have the battle of the junglers there.
Looks like they might want to set up for a kill here bottom, but they've been too impatient. They should have waited for the smoke, which is, I believe, on the courier. If they'd waited for the smoke, they probably could have found a kill, actually.
They're walking past the Radiant Ward.
Yeah.
Mineski's very well aware that this is happening, and I feel like if they rotate the Invoker to bot lane,
they could potentially turn it.
Yeah, I think so too. I think they have a chance to fight this. There's a Sonic Wave up. No grave yet, but there is a point that Dazzle hasn't spent yet. Actually, Dazzle is baiting this out. Has got that grave available if he wants to. If he wants to just use the point. Doesn't want to use the point. By the way, we're talking about Dazzle's skill build after this one. Dazzle's still baiting this. In comes Kashek. Doesn't have enough mana again, but does have that mango and 2 bottle charges.
I'm surprised they're gonna let this tower fall. I think they could have contested this. They're not even in I mean, in return they got the top tower, but I think they could even get more out of this by either applying a lot of pressure. Okay, there it is. They're TPing bottom.
And there's the grave coming out from Ninja Boogie. This is maybe what they were waiting for. Ninja Boogie trying to run away from this one. Goes for another heal. Might be actually living. Yes, he will. In the meantime, the Witch Doctor on the back end will go down. At least Gyrocopter gets killed on the Dazzle there, but nonetheless, that was what they were waiting for. They were just trying to bait out MVP. 3-2-1.
They certainly are not showing that they can run the Void Void and the Witch Doctor better than Mineski. Pretty much the same result. I will say that was a bit unfortunate because I think the only reason that 4F was playing so aggressively was because he knew that he had a Chronosphere, but then he got hit by the Tornado EMP combo, and then, oh, guess what? I don't have mana anymore.
Yeah, that EMP is really painful.
And again, he's completely out of mana.
Febby gave MVP Phoenix a gift. And, Febby gave QO a gift. And it's the headpiece of the Templar Assassin.
Ooh.
Please no throw today.
Well,
is a dedication.
I mean...
Okay.
He tried, I guess.
Okay, Febby. Yeah, he tried. Okay.
But nah, MVP. I think they just need to slow down the game a bit. Try to find a bit of farm. Maybe stack a few chems. Maybe stack the ancients for the TA.
Oh God! Look at this timing.
Very
okay, so let's see. Let's take a look at the vision. This is Radiant. They see just the Templar Assassin there, even though there is, of course, the Witch Doctor close by, but just a Templar Assassin. Dire Vision sees the Dazzle as well as the Invoker, but the rest is smoked up, so he doesn't see those.
Well, they did notice that.
I mean, the Gen creeps are there as well.
Yeah, they have to assume that more people are there because the Invoker was smoked as well. So, this is very unfortunate. But at the same time, I think.
Hey, can you click Invoker if you're Dire? And you click the Invoker, you see the Ring of Basi aura.
Oh yeah, but I don't think they should be allowed to click on him because they paused. I think your screen is stuck, isn't it?
True. If you're the one that pauses, then you're the one that doesn't get the pause. As in, doesn't get the move. Yeah, you're right.
But still, it's something that they have to be aware of. I think if you're MVP, actually probably just let him die. Because
if they know that something's happening, but I don't know if they know. By the way, Ninja Boogie, skill build, go!
I like it actually, for the lane, just to harass the Void with. I'm not sure if it's too useful, because the Void can always just, any damage that he takes, he can just basically time walk it off.
Yeah.
But in terms of, you know, keeping the lane or zoning out somebody, it's not too bad. But yeah, obviously outside of the lighting stage, it's not really that useful. You definitely want more points on the heal and the Wraith for the range. Sometimes you even see nobody, like, leveling up Poison Touch at all until level 9 or something.
Yeah, I kind of like Poison Touch. I think it was one of the games, I don't know of what, but there was a game where I believe Virtus Pro had FNG, and they basically, as we see Kyo in a lot of trouble here. He does go invisible, but they have the dust available. He's able to run away though. No, he's not. The net's there as well. In comes the TP. Cooldown perhaps as well. They want to go for Winter here. I think they should be able to. He has got 9 stick charges, and the Doom goes up on Kyo, who still ends up dead. Mineski might have just needed to say to just, you know, play it safe and don't go in. They still got the result they came for, but yet they got more because they got teleports out of there, and the cooldown is on cooldown. Yes, it's a short cooldown, but perhaps they're allowed on the push. Yeah.
A bit of a misplay by Extinctor. He could have microed the troll better because it was a very last second net. If he had gotten one before, that would have been probably kill before even the Gyrocopter comes in. But yeah, then MVP just got baited in basically because they thought, oh hey guys, they're retreating. Let's you know, get one on the back line. But yeah, no.
I'm on the way back. No such luck. I was saying by the way, but he went for the Dazzle FNG Dazzle went for, I think it was FNG, I think, max poison touch. And basically did a lot of work with that, which was a lot of fun to watch.
I think it was Blaze that said it or tweeted out. He was like, you know, Poison Touch is a really good spell, but just on the wrong hero. And I kind of agree, because I think that the other spells are just so essential to what they. You pick Dazzle because of the Shadow Grave, because of the heal, right? You don't pick him for the Poison Touch. But that doesn't mean that Poison Touch is a bad spell by any means. It just means that the others are more important to have.
Yes.
I certainly think that, yeah, Poison Touch is definitely a good spell, and it can be strong, certainly, in scenarios, but I think you can see it already, or not, well, I don't know, Poison Touch level 2 doesn't really do too much. I think if you pick it, you should probably max it, actually.
And he went for the Shadow Wave after that as well, so we can't see his true potential in maxing it out. As we have a Roshan, 12 minutes in, Tornado will scout it out though, and they're going to try to fight this one. Poland's coming down as well. Ysera is Invis still there, uses it instantly, gets thrown out, and Vision is there again. But is there enough damage is the question? Yes, there is. Sonic Wave from the side though. No more Death Ward. Witch Doctor down. Gyrocopter very low on mana. Invoker will still go down though. At least they get that one. So it's a 1-for-1 trade so far, as Winter now might be the second one to go down on the side of Mineski. Gets healed as well. Has still got 76 chances on Ninja Bookie. So there is a grave available. The Doom comes out of Rev. They'll pick him off. And Queen of Pain, Kishek jumps forward, doesn't get the Templar Assassin, she teleported out, and the rest just flees.
Actually an okay trade. They got the Invoker, which is a high priority target for them. Yeah, they lost 2 heroes, but that's like a Void, an offlane Void, which I think you're totally fine losing. He uses Chronosphere anyway, so if he dies now, it's not too bad. And the Witch Doctor, yeah, it's also negligible death, so... yeah, that's actually okay. Yeah, they didn't get the Roshan, but they also didn't even properly start taking Roshan.
The downside is Mineski take a fight and they get a tower again.
Yeah.
Bottom tower has fallen.
And that's gonna happen more and more often because MVP basically they use their spells. Yeah, they got a great kill, but again they just can't do anything now. They're just done.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, Forev, he's got caught out. Oh, they chain stun.
Ooh, nice change stun, a nice kill there as well. No Febby heal's gonna fix that one. Fortification coming out from the Radiant side as Templar Assassin is pushing a bit on top lane, trying to make that at least into a trade. But with the teleport going there from the Doom, that will not be a kill. Oh, in the meantime though, Mineski, they jump in on Febby. Few more hits needed, but they're so slow with the Untouchable. The Tornado should be enough. No, they won't be. That will be. Queen of Pain still gets a kill. That was very close though, of getting away.
So by the time Mineski takes basically 2 towers and 2 kills, QO couldn't even kill the tier 1 top.
So they had the Doom teleport in there too though, and instantly QO was very scared to get away. He did pick up a blink. Oh, hello.
Under attack.
Lucky in this room though. I think otherwise Invoker could have stalled enough for his teammates to come and sort of like gank him.
Hey, that push of 2 towers and the kill that Chen helped gets him a mechanism. It's just in the courier. 15 minutes in.
And as soon as he has it,
and he already has mana boots.
It's already really difficult enough for MVP to deal out enough damage to kill somebody. You could see that they were actually struggling to kill the Invoker because there was a Dazzle sitting behind him, healing him. And it was actually a bit of a misplay from Dazzle or from Ninja Boogie, because he actually could have graved him, but he decided to play a bit greedy and wait for the better grave, I suppose. So it is already difficult enough for MVP to kill somebody, but with a mech on top of it.
Yeah, and now with Ethans as well. I mean, maybe the grave was only not cast because it was too far away, but now you've got level 2 grave and you've got the Aether Lens.
Well, if you go Aether Lens, actually you might not even need the need to level up Shadow Grave that early. Yeah, the cooldown is certainly nice, but I think what's even more important almost is the fact that you have a longer range. With the Aether Lens, should be with the Aether Lens, skill build actually makes somewhat sense, I suppose.
Positioning is so important for Dazzle, so if you can adjust any item that will help you get better positioning, which Aether Lens definitely is a good item to have. Mineski, they realize they walk past an observer ward, but they don't care. They have a mechanism, and they are ready to use it right now. They have got the Hand of God as well. Dazzle, by the way, did skip out on his ultimate, but it doesn't seem like he's too worried about that just yet. They just want to push, want to get the heals out, want to get the sustain going. Rev getting harassed a bit, getting netted up. No answer coming from MVP Phoenix just yet. They've got a top lane being pushed out again, and this time it actually dies. But so does the tier 2 middle, so it's a trade.
Yeah. And only one outer tower left for MVP.
Yes, and just a tier 2 on the top lane indeed.
They're gonna find themselves soon in a position like Mineski did in the last game, where they had to basically, you know, use the buddy system, as you pointed out. They're gonna go for a smoke here. They do finally have the death ward, which they didn't in the last fight. Oh. So maybe they can find a kill now with the Chronosphere death ward combination. But again, unless they get the Chen in the Chronosphere, or even the Dazzle as well, I think they have to get both actually in the Chronosphere to secure a kill. Otherwise, there's gonna be Grave, there's gonna be Mech, there's gonna be Chen ultimate. So I don't know. They're gonna go for Ysera here, but it's gonna be a tough one.
They have the Chronosphere, yeah. That's okay. They're too afraid though. They don't know where anybody else is.
And it's the right decision to back away, because Dazzle is behind him. So if they had jumped him, then it would have been a futile attempt.
And I think they saw the Chen move over the trap and the Doom as well, so they know that there's at least 2 people behind him. Even without the Dazzle, that would have been a risky play. In the meantime, QO just building towards his Desolator. He really, I mean, the team of MVP, they really need to try and just get their core items up. As Queen of Pain actually jumps towards QO. Hello, I think you die.
Dead.
Yeah, okay. You are dead. Roshan being attempted in the meantime. Gyrocopter also trying to push. So Desolator being built up by the Temporal Assassin. What's he do? What's this Queen of Pain at? He is everywhere. At least it's out of. Oh, he has another rune. Oh, it's another active rune.
Now, catching him has been playing really well. I mean, he's just still sitting at the top of the.
That rage creep. No,
forced him to pick up the Invis rune.
Oh yeah, the Dazzle still has it, but yeah, Queen of Pain. I think she would have liked that.
Yeah.
Picks up the Aegis.
This is gonna be so annoying. Queen of Pain. I mean, it's 4-0-4. It's not like Keshik has been really pressured at all, but just because of the Aegis, he can play even more aggressive now. I mean,
yeah. I mean, there's only 2 kills on the side of FB Phoenix. Total, 1 on the Invoker and 1 on the Dazzle. That's it. Chen, Doom, both haven't died yet.
And for now, it doesn't really look like they're close to a second kill, to be honest. Just because their items, the items that they're going right now, don't necessarily translate into sort of crazy kill or anything. There's going to be, I assume, a Dragon Lance on the Enchantress, and a Sanj on the Gyrocopter. Oh, they're going to go in.
Looking for a kill, the cooldown, just to slow him down. I really like the early gem coming out from the Dazzle as well. Just taking control over the map.
Yes.
The last tower.
Unfortunately, he can't find any wards because there's only 1 ward.
No, they just killed off the ward in the jungle.
Did they? Oh, okay, never mind then.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
There's at least something. They got a sentry ward with that as well. Tier 1 tower, another one down on the side of Mineski.
Oh, they got it. Desolator actually.
Yeah. It's a start. They start trying to make stuff happen. They can start trying to fight, perhaps. I'm not sure about that, but they can start making pickoffs. If Mineski is ever gonna get caught out.
Right now, I think they're positioning themselves really well. The only one that's not really close to team is always the Invoker, but he doesn't need to be as the Ghost Walk. There's no silence to really prevent him from using it, and even if they have a dust or anything, he's very fast right now. So, if anything, they need the Chronosphere to commit.
Well, they got the Aegis still. They got all the outer towers. What do you feel is the next step for Mineski? How are they gonna put the nail on the coffin, so to speak?
I think they should try to fight and try to get a kill so they can siege. I'm not sure if you want to siege just yet without any pickoff before, because MVPs still have a crazy enough combo, you're right? The Chronosphere Death Ward is definitely threatening still. So you probably just want to find somebody, but I think MVP is doing a really good job at kind of like evading everything right now.
Yeah. And actually still finding some farm while doing that. We have Last for the Faces, Void, Gyrocopter, Sanj is ready. And as you pointed out, the Desolator is there for the Templar Assassin, and she's got 1200 gold on top of that.
Yeah, Kyo, I mean, I've been giving him a lot of, well, I've been criticizing his play a lot, but at the same time, those sort of like risky maneuvers that he does sometimes are necessary to elevate his farm. I mean, if he hadn't been in certain scenarios, situations, or positions, he wouldn't be farmed as he is right now.
The gyrocopter is being forced back. Looks like we're gonna see the push come out from Mineski. Queen of Pain is fairly far away, though.
It feels like they're not certain what they're going to do yet, because...
Maybe bottom lane.
Yeah, they're respecting that combo a lot, and they should, honestly. It is a very scary combo.
Yeah, they gotta stay spread out. You see that they're actually ready for a Chronosphere on 3 or so, but that the Invoker is so far out that he'll be able to land a Tornado so that there won't be any damage done. Although I feel like Chen or Dazzle, either one of them should stay back as well, but they're both standing back now.
There's not too much time left on the Aegis, I think. Maybe we did like 3 minutes? Did we see a timer already? I don't think we did.
1 minute to go before the Aegis disappears.
Oh yeah, I could have looked at that.
No, jumping in with the double damage rune, gotta be careful, it doesn't blink out. And then they're not going for it.
Dragonlance completed on Febby, by the way.
Nice.
It's a really good item for Enchantress. I think FNG was the one, yeah, he tweeted out, was like, well, wait, so Aghanim Scepter gives you, I believe, extra 190 range, but Dragonlance gives you an extra 130 range for 2,000 gold less. So... yeah.
And the strong.
Kyo doing the right thing, he's gonna split push, or at least find some farm off the map. And I guess this is what MVP has going for them, which Mineski didn't have last game. They didn't have a hero like the TA that can play very, very elusive around the map. Because Gyrocopter, he could only sit in the base really, whereas TA, as you can see, she can split push actively.
Yeah, Sanjin Yasha, I don't know. MVP Phoenix, do they want to wait for Mineski to make a mistake when going high ground?
Top lane, yeah. I think they're waiting for this kind of mistake where they find Kyo.
Are they gonna be able to pick him off? The rest is not as fast. He actually goes invisible. Oh, and they know it now. He dead.
He has buyback though.
Yes. They're gonna try to force it out.
Yeah, they're definitely gonna force it out now.
Even if they won't go high ground with it, forcing it out will at least slow down his farm. He's got 2,700 gold. He does not want to lose that. I really like the hairpiece of the Templar Assassin.
It does look nice. It's certainly no Gyrocopter boat, but it's still nice enough.
Yeah. Well,
speaking of Gyrocopter, he's trying to find a bit of split push farm himself now, but he realizes that, hey guys, I guess we have to defend now. Split push is coming in. 28
seconds, no buyback forced out just yet. Winter, going high ground.
It might actually not be enough to force out the buyback. 24 seconds is plenty.
Oh, in the meantime, Sonic Wave used on the top lane. Shaq taking a lot of damage though. And it looks like Chen's army is getting killed off as well. At least one of his creeps is dead. And one of his creeps got taken over by Enchantress.
Well, this is Mineski being too respectful, I think, of what MVP is capable of, maybe.
I mean, it goes both ways, right? Either is Mineski being too respectful, like, either they go for it or they don't, but doing this, as in only going like half, seeing if they can do something, is not working, because they're not farming, they're not getting anything in the meantime, they're not making plays, they're not getting that map control back, because in the meantime Gyrocopter was still farming on that bottom lane, he's now getting out, but if you're Mineski right now, you want to be decisive. You're either going for a fight and you actually push for it and you force people into their base. Oh,
Ysera. He finds him.
He finds him indeed. The cold trap, the hex there as well. In comes the Sonic Wave, down he goes. Good pickup. This one does not have buyback, as you pointed out, yeah. Can they push somewhere though? They push top. Can they
They're
get there
really
in
not
time?
in position for this. Kyo is doing the smart move, trying to push it out now. And with this, I don't think Mineski can really push it, force out a buyback. No, they're not in position to do so.
No, there's no buyback anyways, but even if they would be in position, I kind of feel like they wouldn't do anything because they're so indecisive that they are maybe too scared or too respectful, as you pointed out.
Which is really weird because it's not like there's an item on the horizon where you say, oh, you know what, as soon as we have this item, we can go. Because Ketchik Imba actually picked up his scythe like 5 minutes ago or something, or 3 to 4 minutes ago. So I don't know. It feels like they just.
That would be the item that they would go for. Maybe Roshan.
Exactly.
Roshan's back up in
maybe
40
Roshan,
seconds.
but it also feels like they're giving MVP a bit too much. Because by the time they take Roshan, Kyo has his BKB. He has his BKB. Almost. He's just been finding this farm. And quite frankly, as soon as he has his BKB, I think he's very capable of fighting.
Oh, definitely, he will be. Unless he is doomed before he pops his BKB, which I think is something that Mineski should try to aim for.
Or maybe top lane now.
But they can kill him off, he blinks away, in comes the blink after him, so but the Witch Doctor. Witch Doctor is lightning the doctor there, you know? It's...
The sacrificial
tries.
lamp. Yeah.
Or something.
He had to sacrifice him there.
Yes. Don't worry, Temple Assassin. I'll stand here. I'll hold them off. You go. Leave me behind. It's okay. Yeah.
3k on the Invoker now.
He go for next.
Probably, well, he could also go for the Desolator, for example, which we saw, I believe, last game from Kyo. Go for
Yes.
a bit more damage-orientated build, also helps them siege, or helps them push.
Yeah, and he's the only one that would build a Desolator. Wait a second.
No.
I had to just, you know, cough my lungs out. It's all good. It's all good.
Chen is actually halfway to his Aghanims. Maybe they're waiting for this. Have heal all
Nah,
the time.
they couldn't. They can just do Roshan and go. I think they can just do Roshan and go high ground.
I think they can do Kyo and go, or kill him and go, I should say. No, tornado.
No, nah.
Oh, it was on cooldown. That's too bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, Roshan is up now, so they should. Oh, and it's actually MVP. They want to fight this, and I like this. They need to fight this, honestly, and they're in a good position to fight because they just picked up their valuable items with the BKB.
Doom is not removing the smoke yet. Oh, now he is though, and the Chronosphere catches two. Where is the help? They need some help. Extinct getting preemptively great there. Looks like they might be able to do something. Sonic coming up. TA looking for a kill. Already Queen of Pain kills off the Witch Doctor, but I'm just gonna look at TA because she's able to blow up the Dazzle. That's the person that is the key factor in this fight, but she's on the wrong side of the fight as the Gyrocopter gets picked off. And now Enchantress and TA, the only two left alive. They got the Doom. Pages was able to secure that. They got the Dazzle with the TA. I think that was very clever from the Dazzle. Saw that the TA was going for him and just tried to run away from the fight on the wrong side.
No.
Knowing that his teammates couldn't save him there, but also knowing that then TA couldn't be reaching his teammates anymore.
And that was also a really good play from the Chen. He was caught in the Chrono, but he perfectly microed his creep. Like, he chain stunned the TA. I mean, she was hexed up afterwards anyway, or during it, she was hexed up anyway from Ketchik, but still, it was really important because that was actually a beautiful Chrono from the Void. It lined up the two heroes perfectly, and you could see that the TA was able to splash onto both heroes with her side blades. So that was really good chain stun from the Chen. But honestly, it was still an okay fight. Could have been much worse. But also, they got a kill out of it.
It felt like an even fight, which in this stage of the game, I feel like shouldn't be happening because Mineski has such a advantage. They've got 10k extra gold, they've got almost 10k extra experience, so any fight that you would take feels like it should be going in the favor of Mineski. Since it felt like an even trade, it just feels like MVP got the better of that one.
And it wasn't even the best initiation considering the Witch Doctor wasn't there. He didn't even use his Death Ward. Imagine if this had been, imagine if this had been a proper setup and they had used the Death Ward, for example, then MVP would have maybe even, had a better fight, much better fight. So, yeah, this is definitely MVP utilizing their positioning right now.
And utilizing the space that Mineski is given them as well.
Yeah, but I say positioning, and MP, no!
He does not have a cold snap, but there's a Hex coming out from Kasheki behind a Sonic Wave. It's enough.
MP, please.
Gyrocopter not having a fun game.
And not having buyback as well.
Ooh.
Maybe they can push out the mid lane to force it, but look at Doom, he's not too interested in pushing out right now.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Doom is interested in pushing out.
I was just standing there for a few 3 seconds before doing anything.
By
yeah,
the time
now
I
they're
swapped
pushing.
to him, he started pushing.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if they can go high ground.
Oh,
25
this
seconds.
Chen creep though is distracting the creep wave.
Enchantress creep, yeah.
MVP satire. Oh, Enchantress, yeah. MVP satire.
Is that enough? Yeah, enough.
Yeah,
Yeah,
enough
Jared
for
Counter
the-
has. I mean, he's back in 10, so.
And he now has enough gold for buyback, so I believe if he dies now, he still has enough money to buy back.
Yeah, he has buyback. No, he does not have buyback.
For
300
Av
gold.
with a very aggressive blink in.
Oh, this Invoker damage though. The Desolator is doing some work here. The Siege indeed, as you said, it makes a difference.
They have to. This is all on Forev now. They have to find that one Chronosphere. But at the same time, look at Mineski's positioning though. They're never gonna get caught out, really. I think the way they position themselves.
They're just gonna put the guy that also has the Aegis on the front lines. See how far they can put this. Well, far enough to get the tower, it seems. Early great, but it doesn't matter because it's level 4 right now, so it's super short cooldown. And they don't have the Queen of Pain anymore. She went bottom lane and she started to push that wave back.
See, and I'm curious why they can't just do it every time. They can just do this every time, basically. Well, I would say that obviously the fact that they had the Aegis helped a lot because they didn't care too much, but technically they could siege much more often like this.
Yeah, I think that oh. Yeah, I just realized when I coughed, I did mute my stream, I muted my TeamSpeak, but I can't mute in-game, so sorry guys.
Wait, so I've been talking to myself all the time?
What? No.
Oh, what? What did you mute? What did you mute?
Oh, I
In-game?
muted myself earlier, but I can't mute
Oh, okay.
myself in the game.
Oh, so in-game people heard you cough?
Yes.
Oh, rip ears.
Yeah, sorry guys. It wasn't that loud. It's okay.
Oh,
Sure they'll find.
Sarah, he's gonna find you, Kyo.
Tornado, but he's already too far out. We'll still get his mana drained, but doesn't die. So the Aegis is gone very soon. Actually, will be gone. Actually, 1.5 minutes. They can still do this because I kind of feel like they should. Like they're ahead. Somehow it's very frustrating, and I feel like I'm not sure if I'm the one that is frustrated because they can actually do it but they won't, or if I'm just stupid and they know it better than me and they actually can't do it. Go high ground, that is.
Thing is, I think they're like the net worth lead is a bit deceptive because it doesn't necessarily translate into that big of an advantage. I mean, they're definitely ahead, that's for sure, but MVP have a lineup that doesn't necessarily need all these items to fight because they have the Chronosphere, they have the Death Ward. That's good spells without items.
Call down. Still that Aegis is there though. Oh, Gen creeps, please.
Oh my god, so much gold actually.
Tornado picks up 2. They're actually going. Oh, what is that?
That I don't think that would have been a good Doom, so it's good that Winter canceled that because they wouldn't have been able to follow it up because they literally just used Tornado. That would have been a good Doom. That's too bad.
That is too bad. Very close. Well, no creep wave coming very soon, but in the meantime, top lane is pushing in, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Queen of Pain go to top lane to farm that as he did that last time as well.
I don't know. I think they commit to. Actually, well, the Aegis is running out soon, so probably not. Yeah.
Oh, there it
Queen
is.
Pain.
Aegis gone, and so is Mineski gone from mid lane.
Well, knowing Mineski, the way they've been playing this game so far, what they're gonna do is they're just gonna wait for the next Aegis. The thing is, you can't really blame them too much, mostly because this is the elimination game, right? If they lose this game, they're out.
Yeah. No,
So
they're dead. Not necessarily.
Oh no, well, not necessarily. Yeah. I can totally understand why they're playing so cautiously. You don't, especially you don't want to lose against a strategy that you literally just lost with, right? So I don't know. I think it's okay for them to, do this, kill QO instead.
Yeah, nice. Yes, buyback 70 seconds. In the meantime, smoke gank for MVP Phoenix, and they look to kill off the Queen of Pain.
Oh, Ketchik, he just blinked in.
Yeah, his blink is on cooldown. He does get the Hex for Ref though. The most important target does get cast. He has got another blink, but he won't be able to use it because he is just nuked down. Hand of God coming out. Blink is getting the blink off in time. Pops the BKB as well, and should be able to TP out on the high ground. In the meantime, back off. Going backs off rather.
This is if you're MVP, you just feel so sad right now because this is their combo. They can't do more than that, and they couldn't kill a single Queen of Pain. They didn't even have the dazzle there, only the chin heal, and that was still not enough to.
They did have the TA though.
Yeah, sure, they didn't have the TA to deal extra damage, but still, they're basically 4 heroes weren't enough to kill a single Queen of Pain. That's too bad. And now they expended all of their cooldowns, and guess what? Mineski-X is just knocking on the door.
Yep, we're going for that range Rex first, so they can just get that for freebie. Oh, Ysera taking a lot of damage there though. Woo! Gets Graves up just in case. Hand of God coming out as well. In the meantime, for Rev, in a bit of a go there. Kashek jumps forward, already used the Hex. Now gets gone upon by Kyo as well as MP. Can he blink away in time? He's got 5 seconds cooldown on that blink. And it's not ticking down. Now it is. Thank you.
Oh,
I always forget the stupid delation.
Yeah, I think it's a very annoying spell to deal with, especially against especially if you have something a hero like a Queen of Pain. But still wasn't enough. Ranks. Still wasn't enough. That's what a Shiva's Guard does for you. Super tanky.
Yeah, he is super tanky right now, so I'm not surprised to see him build it either. Ooh, hey, Invoker builds a Dragon Lance. Now he can siege from even longer range.
Oh, that's actually really nice. I'm not sure I would have gone for it, mostly because I think that Aghanim's is much better on him, but I guess it's okay.
It feels like the fights are very short, so whoever he dooms, if he's in the right position, he'll die anyway, the target that is doomed.
I feel though that a Blink would even be better.
A Blink? He already has a Blink.
No, I mean on the Invoker.
Oh,
if he wants longer range, for example. I guess the stats.
I don't know why I was thinking about the Doom all of a sudden.
Oh, okay. No, but I guess the stats for the Invoker are kind of nice. You know, having the extra bit of health and the attack speed. I mean, it helps him siege for sure. But I think the Aghanims would have been better. He can technically still disassemble it and use the Ogre Club for the Aghanim Scepter. Yeah. So I guess there's that. But I'm not sure what he's gonna do with the Quarterstaff. Because Invoker doesn't build. He doesn't build Butterfly.
Do you feel like that's... I mean, this is basically an Invoker that knows that they need more of a late game carry type of right-click damagey person, and he's gonna turn into that one?
I suppose, yeah. But, they cannot... now they found Cure, actually.
Yeah, they got the gem there as well. There's BKB. Still got to Doom up. Oh, Winter!
Oh, Winter!
Oh my god, Winter still ends up dead.
This is actually a good trade for him. I can't believe this.
At least they got a trade. We have while that was happening, by the way, looks like we have got another motion movement thing coming out from MVP. This time not under the
Let me find the Roshan. Find the Roshan, but they can take it without Kyo. Kyo is all the damage, basically.
They found some Chen creeps. Let's see if they can find
pretty sure they can't kill these Chen creeps. Dude has to be careful here.
Oh,
Dude, move, please! Dude, no!
Oh! That was very close.
Where was the Sunstrike? Please, Ysera.
I don't think he was aware what was happening.
Yeah. I don't think Dugu was fully aware of what was happening in the beginning.
Just shit, teleport out, abort.
Dark light.
I've never actually seen the fireball from the ancient black dragon being used yet, so that was pretty interesting to see.
It looks a bit like a breathed fire.
Yeah, it did. It kind of also looked a bit like the macropire on the ground.
Yeah. Look at this void. Void is amazing.
I don't want to give him a lick though.
Where's the gem?
I believe it was on the Queen of Pain for a while.
Oh, it's on the Invoker right now.
On Invoker now, okay.
They gotta try and fight this.
Do they have a gem on the Dire side? No, they do not. I think they need one, to be honest. I'm not sure if sentries are gonna be enough, really. Especially if they want to contest Roshan. Which they're looking to do.
You see how careful Mineski is to not take Roshan just yet?
Yeah, they just want to find a pickup first, and I agree with this. They should try to go for a kill first. They shouldn't fight Roshan at Roshan because that's just a horrible position to be in.
Rev has to be so
looks
careful.
like they're gonna go for it after all.
Yeah, only with the creeps, only with a few. They're still being very careful, giving themselves some extra armor. And even smoke up. They know that there's no ward anymore. Going high ground.
4F is in such a good position to dispel the smoke.
Yeah,
This
now
guy,
they ping him out.
but they saw him, I think.
No, they pinged that where he, because it was the only place where he could still be. They thought he was somewhere around there, rather than on the high ground. There he is.
They tried to go for the smoke themselves now.
Now they found him. Hello, Forev. And I. Also buyback. Looking for more. Or fighting the witch doctor there. Gyrocopter turns on his BKB, called it as well. Winter looking for the Doom. Has found it as well on the illusion. Yep, on the illusion. On the fake one. Winter still getting healed up for now. Do they have enough damage to take down MP? It looks like they might. The damage. Yeah, he'll end up dead for sure. There we go. Now he dies. Febby trying to run there too. This fight, even with the Doom on the illusion, it is not going the way of MVP Phoenix, and with no buyback anymore on anybody but the Templar Assassin, he's the only one alive. There should be a scythe again. 15 seconds. Templar Assassin. Is she gonna make something happen? She's first gonna push back the mid lane. The only thing she can do while the bottom lane is getting wrecked.
I'm not sure if you caught it, but I mean, 4F's Cronus here was so unfortunate because it caught the Gyrocopter with his BKB on. So that BKB was completely useless.
Yeah.
Oh, and Kyo gets caught up by the tornado. Nah, it's GG.
GG. 1-1. Riddle us this. Give what's happening with the scores. Yep. No worries. For people that weren't aware, Mineski, this is their last game. MVP Phoenix. This is also